And we're live. Welcome to the Draw Stream, the adult fantasy draw stream. I am your gorgeous, beautiful, stunning, brave, humble host, Todd Wanish. And this is who is this guy? I don't know. This is James. This is wonderful James.
Hi.
AKA Pocket the Bard, AKA we are the founders, among with a couple of others, of Adult Fantasy, the greatest crowdsourced superhero universe in the NFT landscape. And I can say greatest because in terms of crowdsourced superhero universes, I think we're the only one. Take that.
That's always good to claim what you can.
That's right. That's right. Own it. You got to own it. You got to own it. So today, let's see what we're going to do. So today, what we're going to do, and I'm looking over here. This
so before you start, let's take a second to acknowledge the fantastic crowd that's here.
For sure, for sure.
It's so awesome to see all of you here with us. J. Rotheroo.
Let's see. We're going to do
Kurodu.
What up, my dudes?
Hey, Kurodu.
And dudettes. Kurodu, you're. I think you're the only other person I've ever met. I don't know if you're from Florida, but I still say dude and dudettes, and that's because I grew up in Florida in the 80s and 90s. J-Rob, Big K.
Hey, J-Rob.
Carrots. Hey, gang.
Hey, nice to see you here.
What's up? Everybody's saying hello.
What's up?
AMC, hurry up and squeeze. I don't even know what I mean. Hey, Dusty.
Yes. Hey, Dusty.
Primordial's in the house. That's
Good.
right.
That's
Primordial's. Right. Kurodu, careful. You wouldn't want to cause a swarm. You guys are awesome. Hey, Charlene is here. Hi, Charlene. How are you?
Hey, Charlene.
And J-Ross says that you just got back from a heist. That's good. Always good to announce your crimes on live streams.
He's talking about your hat.
Oh yeah. Oh.
he's talking about you.
I see. Todd just got back. Got it. Yeah. This is my
heist hat.
My heist hat. Yeah. I look like a smooth criminal.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. This is. Well, wait. We got the full effect.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. What I saw. That's what I saw this morning.
Yeah.
This morning, Todd gets on Zoom and he's like,
I know. I was like this morning. I hop on our stand up. We have a stand up every morning at 9:30, and I just was like this. I kind of like leaned in and I just had my coffee. I was like this.
Like, what? Where have you been?
Yeah. No. Well, a couple of things. So I have a window over here. So this room is actually a little cold, which I like. I like cold air. And I also like desperately need a haircut. So like, I got this like afro thing going on, right? I got the Jufro going. My Jufro is like kicking. So like I need to like, we'll just keep that under here. I can also switch it to a comic book hat if it's so preferred.
Hey,
purple burglar alarm. Exactly. That's right.
Exactly.
All right.
So now today
we have some good stuff for you. I can actually see that Flint is working on this whitelist wallet bot. I can hear pings in my ear as he's testing the bot, which is nice. So we'll give you a little bit of news. So we have a whitelist bot coming, wallet address bot coming. Flint has been working hard on it. And the reason we're using a bot instead of just putting up a Google form, a Google sheet, is because we can have a little bit more security. So without getting all into the technical details, we certainly will let everybody know what's happening. The short of it is that you will be able to ping a bot, and that bot will effectively then give you a code that you can use when the time comes to claim your pre-sale whitelist mint. So this will be your own code. You don't have to worry about it. Your place is secure. And that means you are truly reserved. Your spot is completely reserved, right? And it also will help us lower gas. And like I said, lowering gas and boosting security is a wonderful thing. Yeah. So so that is on its way. In other news, well, I'll just get to the point of today, and we can just chat. We can just hang out. So today, I'm going to share with you a new character.
Awesome.
So this is a character called Rage Cage, and I'm actually pulling up some a little bit of reference because I'll show you. I'll kind of explain who he's, what I'm thinking, and you guys in chat are absolutely like, I totally want your advice and feedback and everything else. So Rage Cage is based on a couple of characters. He is based on a character called Grizzly from Marvel. You've probably, unless you're a super nerd like me, you've probably never heard of Grizzly. Grizzly, I believe, was created by Rob Liefeld in the 90s. He didn't even have that many appearances. He was in X-Force for a while. Grizzly doesn't really have any kind of interesting background as far as I know. He was used like a couple of times. He's basically just a giant red assassin guy. Yeah, he's like the strong man of the team. But I liked the he has this big mane, like this really awful 90s Rob Liefeldian or Liefeldian. I don't know what you would Liefeldian mane. So I want to kind of play with that. And so that's kind of the base of where I'm starting from. So this kind of sketch, this little outfit is kind of coming from right now anyway. It's coming from Grizzly, and then I want to combine. I thought Melissa actually, Shiraboom had a great idea. She was like, he should wear a diaper, and I was like, what? Like, where did that come from? And she liked the idea that the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets, but maybe the stronger he gets, the more incontinent he gets. For just a little bit of context, I used to call my daughter Rage Cage when she was going through her terrible. She didn't have her terrible twos. It was like terrible twos and threes and like beginning of her fours. Like there was a good 2 years where we were just like, are we bad parents? Because this child is a psychopath. Every parent thinks their 2-year-old or 3-year-old is a psychopath. But we really believed it. She's much better now. She's normal. A normal 4-year-old, which still has a little bit of like, raginess. Garrett says, indeed, context.
Exactly.
So I like the idea that you've got this big character, but the bigger he gets, the more angry he gets, he gets, the more he loses it a little bit. Not all these ideas need to stick either, right? That's why we kind of do this, right? Rage Cage is the timeout spot in my camp. That's right.
Exactly.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of toss some ideas. I'll draw this stuff. I'll draw them with a diaper on, and if it works, it's great. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Usually the way we judge this stuff is by just I draw it, and then I tend to show it to the team, and if they laugh, if they hide their face in shame, I know it's a good job.
Which we did.
So, if you guys have heard me talk about this before, I have this. Oh, hey, Yoko's here. What's up, Yoko? How you doing?
Hey, Yoko.
I have this internal rule. It's not a scientific anything, but what I believe the secret is to a really good original character is the rule of threes, right? It takes, for whatever reason, if you take something and then combine it with something else and then combine it with something else, you get at least an original character, right? Might not be the best character, but it's something that has been filtered enough to where it feels different. So we have this pretty much unknown character from Marvel's X-Force called Grizzly as a base. We've got an infant, effectively, right, with a diaper and maybe some Band-Aids, because my kid loves Band-Aids. I don't know. Lots of kids love Band-Aids. Maybe there'll be some other things in there. And then I'm thinking of combining him with Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't ask me why. There's a story behind it. We'll tell you about that one later. But one of the reasons why I thought Sonic could be a good blend would be because this character Grizzly here. You know what? I'm going to actually share. I should share a picture of Grizzly just so you can see. Let's see. I'll do this one. Let's see if I can share. We love Sonic, Yoko says.
Sonic,
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, Sonic is cool. So one of the reasons I thought it would be funny is, okay, so this is a picture of a team shot with Grizzly in it. He's the giant red guy in the back, right? So you're just like, okay, he's a giant red guy. Why is he red? Don't know. Why is he shirtless? Don't know. Doesn't matter.
Okay, this is modern Marvel.
It's not though. This is 30 years ago, but I know what you mean.
I know, but you know what I mean. When you look at the old books of the Marvel Bible books, there's so much character detail. There's so much, and this character, what's funny about it is that he's really strong. Why is he really strong? Well,
Don't know.
He's just really strong.
I mean,
he's really strong.
He's a strong guy.
Yeah.
Pretty strong. So yeah, so I thought it would be pretty funny. So one of the things that I actually like about this character is the red skin, the red hair. Like, it's kind of unique. I mean, there are other characters that are red. There's a Red Hulk. There's Omega Red. There's other red characters, but I don't know, for the body structure and the color of the skin and the hair color, it kind of works. And of course, I'm not actually drawing this character. I'm using it as kind of a foundation to kind of push through. So I was like, well, what if we had a different color skin? And then I was like, well, what's a character that has a different kind of a primary color? And then I was like, well, Sonic, right? So we will attempt to have blue skin and maybe some other things. But we'll see how it works. A lot of times with this stuff, you kind of start in a certain spot and you just kind of see where it goes. And then, of course, you guys, I'm always open to your feedback and to your ideas as well. So I'm going to pop the screen back here. Yoko's super excited about Sonic.
Yeah.
And Dorothy's a Sonic-oo and loves the Punisher. Yeah, I love the Punisher too.
I'm thinking Sonic Psychopathic Temper Tantrum.
Sonic Temper Tantrum.
Yes.
So let me show you how we're going so far. So I just started with a kind of a rough base. I use blue, right? So just like a blue color, and just kind of sketch it out really, really quick. Like just kind of getting the shape. I'm not really trying to draw. I'm just trying to like get some form in there so that when I come back, I can really kind of like pull into it, if that makes sense. I can really start to pull out some details, maybe make my shoulders bigger or something. So once I have like a little bit of a sketch, and I kind of like, okay, like this looks kind of good. Like maybe draw his ear right over here, right? Once I have kind of like a basic body shape, then I just kind of, I usually create a second tier, and the second tier, I'll sometimes use a different color just so that I can like see it better. And I just start going at it. I start kind of drawing, like I start forming the body a little bit, right? And now again, I'm using so the other thing that I think is interesting, and again, this is not, it's not like there's a right or wrong way to do this. At least the way I start when I'm designing a character, what I'll tend to do is I'll start by almost drawing the reference character, right? I'll actually start by drawing this character, Grizzly, right? At least my interpretation of him. And all I'm really trying to do is kind of get a feel for that character. Like, okay, why did that creative team make some decisions? And it really just, honestly, it's mostly about just not starting with a blank canvas. If I sat there with kind of like this nude sketched figure and tried to and tried to sit there and say, okay, what am I going to do? I wouldn't get started, right? So it's more important for me just to start, you know, so you can see like, you know, I started, in fact, let me see if I can do this. Let me move this. I'm going to bring over that reference just so you can kind of see kind of what I have to work with. Let's see how this works. Make him smaller. So right now what I'm doing, guys, I'm just going to bring the reference side by side, just so you guys can kind of see how I start. Let me share. Oh, that was the wrong button. And there you go. So, you know, I'm just kind of sitting here and I'm like, all right, well, he's got, I have some other drawings where he has pads on the shoulders, right? So I said, okay, well, I'm drawing big pads on the shoulders. He doesn't have them in this drawing, but I do know the character has these arm pads. Like, I don't know if that's I don't know if they started with it and they changed it and took them off, or if they added it later, or I don't have any idea if he has it now or not. I don't really know. To my knowledge, I mean, I haven't seen this character in print in a long time, but that just might be me. And so just kind of start. And I know he's got, you know, he's got some chest, like he's on his, if you look at his chest, that he has these green pouches or something on his chest. So yeah, I'll start with some green pouches. And again, this isn't about keeping any of this. Some of it might make it to the final, for sure. It just depends. It depends on what part of the reference, you know, I'm trying to keep. Like, you know, I love parodies, and I love putting in hints to things that are like I don't want to completely take away the idea that this is this character from, you know, this awful character from the 90s in X-Force, because that's kind of the point, right? Like, you want like deep nerds to be like, yo, is that kind of looks like that character from
Exactly.
X-Force, right? So I don't want to completely take that away, but I also, you know, but I'm also not actually drawing that character. So let me get bigger.
I also like that you sort of drew in a hammer.
Yeah.
Right, there's a little hint, like maybe he has a hammer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for
No.
sure. So, yeah, I just wasn't sure, right? Like,
Yeah,
I thought, now I know he has some kind of weapon. I don't know what it is. I think it's like it's like a half hammer, half gun.
Todd, you have to look at Kate Kareth's comment.
With a diaper.
That's really funny.
Yes.
That's very good. Very good.
Yes.
That's very good.
Yes. And, you know, it'll be like, I actually am going to have to look at like my kids' diapers later, because I don't want to. Kara says a hammer or an unliftable plunger. Yeah, I like that.
A plunger is good. I like it. Like, you know,
plunger. He's got like this.
That's
Yeah. One.
Instead of the Punisher, he's the plunger.
Yeah, he's got like a.
He is psychopathic plunging.
Yeah, well, why not? We'll put it in there. I'm okay with that. We'll have to figure out why if we ended up keeping that.
Well, because he's incontinent, so like he's dealing with.
So it's for him. It's really not about you.
He's dealing with toilet issues.
Right. It's really not. It's really not. It's really not that. I mean, really, it's not that him throwing a plunger at you is going to hurt you. It's more of the idea of where that plunger has been.
Oh dear God! Really? Well, he could also he could carry a hammer and then a plunger strapped over his shoulder. That's the other, you know.
There we go. We'll keep that. We'll keep a little bit of a plunger.
Oh, exactly. He's always prepared.
Yeah. I know he got like. We'll just do some lines up here, and maybe I'll start popping in some of his hair a little bit. Like, he's got like some hair. Now his mane is like ridiculous, right? He's got like this, like, it's almost like a lion-o kind of thing.
It is kind of lion-like.
Lion-o from Thundercats.
Or Lionine.
I don't know how big I wanted that. Let's see. And then
Sonic.
Now I know.
Like that.
Huh?
Oh, Kurodu said maybe a sonic ring as a knuckle duster.
A sonic ring. Yeah, like a
That's good.
like a couple of rings maybe. I really like. I put diapers on kids every day. You would think I have it memorized. So like what a diaper, like where the diaper falls.
Yeah.
And I don't. I think it doesn't have like a kind of like this. I'll have to look at it. You know, maybe there's like some like hearts or something, or like a little balloon. That doesn't look right.
Or a
a balloon on a diaper does not look right.
You could also do like Sonic Hedgehog diapers, so that like little
like speed lines.
Yeah.
Like little stars or something. I don't know. Like my kid uses they like Elsa and Toy Story. It's all like Disney themed.
Disney themed. Really?
Yeah, Disney themed diapers.
Diapers, Disney diapers.
Disney wants you to think of them when you're going to the bathroom.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I guess so. Well, also when you're 4, right? They're 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, my kids love it. Like they you know.
Well, and I guess that's the same. You were talking about Band-Aids, right? Like
Yeah, it's like for the kids, it's like watching TV or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they see the characters and they don't like. I mean, I question. I genuinely I don't remember. Because I was young, but I genuinely question whether they actually think the characters are real. You know what I mean? Like I don't remember ever thinking that cartoon characters were real, but that's also an adult looking back. You know,
Right,
I certainly thought that like Optimus Prime was like, I certainly attached myself to Optimus Prime as a father figure 100%. Like absolutely did. But that doesn't mean I thought he was real. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that the line between imaginary and real is still blurry for a lot of adults.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's talk about simulation theory, James. What are your thoughts?
Todd and I could go really deep into simulation theory and artificial intelligence and all that kind of stuff. This is like these are conversations we deep dive into.
Yeah, I love simulation theory. Is awesome. Do you guys tell me in chat? Do you guys know new simulation theory at all? Have you guys looked at it? I think it's just us.
Rage Cage.
I mean, it's just a fun conversation. Rage Cage got to pee fast.
Exactly.
Sonic X. Let's see. Let's see. Like that's a snug diaper. Yeah, I know. Well, he's a big guy. I think I gotta make it bigger for sure. There's a character in Sonic 6 called Sonic Man. He looks like a mess.
Sonic. Okay.
The diaper is tight. That's why his legs are blue. Sonic X. Gotta go fast.
Sonic Man.
Gotta pee fast. Oh, it's not. No, they're talking about simulation theory.
Oh, so what you could do with the hair? You could do the Sonic hair as one possibility.
For sure.
That he has the red hair, but it's like Sonic style.
For sure. Maybe I think everyone's right. I think the legs have to be tight because the pee can't come out. But I think you guys are right. I think it comes out.
Oh dear.
It comes out a little bit more. Now it also usually goes high. Like on my kids, it comes up to like their belly because I have short kids. But then I'm hiding. What I could do is I could have it come under the pouch belt.
Poor guy. I feel for him.
Well, you haven't written the story yet. So what do you think? Is he going to be an assassin?
Well, I loved the reference to the serial killer that he's borderline serial killer, and that he has temper tantrums, and that they become dangerous to his teammates as well. Like that he has sort of like the temper tantrum blackouts. if we want to really make him go full rage cage, right?
Blackouts kind of be cool.
Yeah.
Incontinent blackouts.
Well, he's really, yeah, okay. Okay, really going there, yeah. Oh yes. So Kurodu said, the idea that we're living in a simulation. Yeah. Sorry, that's KKRS. And then Kurodu said, we 100% live in a simulation. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, so the simulation question. I mean, even if we don't live in a simulation, we still live in an imagined world, right? Because what reality is reality as we perceive it. But even two people, if you ask two people what they experienced, two people describe completely different things in any moment of time. So this is we're it's tricky territory because I know that Todd's sitting there going, I don't know if I want to tell you what I think.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I enjoy the conversation because it's a good mental. If anything else, it's a good mental exercise, right? Like, I mean, basically, let's see if I can remember the tenets of simulation theory off the top of my head. The tenets of simulation theory basically are there are only three options. Okay, the first is that and you have to understand time, right? And that time is forever. So the first option is that we never, as a human species, we never ever reach the ability to replicate our real world in a digital way to the point where we create a very hyper realistic simulation. Okay, we just don't get there, which based on even today's technology would suggest a cataclysmic event, because right now you already have you've got Oculus, and you've got, I mean, we're already to the point where people put on the Oculus and they stumble over and they fall over because the body reacts to a virtual space like it's real. Totally. We're already talking, I mean, everyone here, we're talking about the metaverse, right? Like, yeah. So is it possible that 10,000 years from now, we still haven't gotten to the point of being able to create that world? And if you look at what we've done in the last 100, for that to not happen, you have to assume that there is some kind of cataclysmic event. So that's the first thing. And that's not like a great option, because you're like, well, then there's something bad happened. The second option, number two, is that we get to the point where we can actually do this, where we have the technological capability to create a simulation, but we as a species choose not to. Okay, we end up having the ability to do it.
That's right.
We have the know-how, but we decide, you know what, for the betterment of the whole planet, we're not gonna do this, which is nice in theory. But the problem with that is that it kind of goes against all of human history, right? We kind of have a human beings. I mean, we're like cloning animals. I mean, we tend to just kind of do stuff, right? Whether we should or shouldn't, we tend to just kind of do it, right?
Yeah.
So again, it's plausible, but it assumes that that as human beings and as a society and as a culture, we're gonna do the right thing. The third option is that we live in a simulation, right? And they've done the math on it. They've actually, people smarter than me have done the math on it. And apparently there's like a, what they call like 1 in X number of billions chance that this is base reality. Assuming that there is, we at some point in the future have the ability to replicate every little detail of the time in which we live or prior, the chance that this is actually the singular timeline, meaning that we are not yet in the future, but will be, so not in reality, not in a simulation, is 1 in billions, which is really fascinating. Again, Not saying I believe it. I'm just saying
Which
that
is
as a discussion point.
right? We sort of that's the matrix. That's the matrix.
It's the matrix. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think one thing you said that I really appreciate is appropriate technology versus technology for its own sake. Because human beings have a tendency to just live in technology for its own sake, right? If you make technology, technology is called good, even if it's not appropriate technology, right? It doesn't necessarily make human life better. It's just new.
Right.
I mean, this is like Facebook is calling itself Meta, and I'm like, that is so meta.
So meta to call yourself Meta.
It's so meta to call yourself Meta, right? The other thing I would say is that there's a fantastic TED talk in which a guy who deals with artificial intelligence does this thing where they created a jacket that you can wear, and when you wear the jacket actually alerts your body to what's in the visual world or language.
Right. I've seen something like that.
And so you can actually begin to see by the sensation on your back, even if you can't see through your eyes. You can begin to translate what's coming in. You can translate language. You can translate images. And he makes the point. He says, does your brain ever reach out and eat peanut butter? No, your brain doesn't eat peanut butter. Your brain.
That sounds like an awesome B movie, though.
Right? He says your brain never touches the outside world. Your brain. Well, he says your brain is just processing outside stimuli. Your brain is processing information, and he makes the point that we're constantly making assumptions about the world based on stimuli that is coming in to our central processing unit, and that you can create new pathways for that central processing unit.
I'm laughing because this is the oddest drawstring we've ever had. I'm drawing a guy that urinates on himself, and we're talking about simulation theory.
Well, that's what awesome. K. Kareth said. From incontinence to philosophy. Stick around, folks.
That's true. Yeah, you get it all here, and people want to know what we're about.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Just as can I mention the other character you've been drawing, Todd? Which I don't think people have seen yet.
Sure. Maybe I'll show it if people are interested. I'll share it.
Another character which sort of fits into this conversation, and the character's name is Sim. And what's great is that Sim is a battle simulation bot. And the idea, but it sort of gets into that thing of what is real and what's not real. Like if the battle simulation bot can actually kill you, is it a battle simulation bot? Let's see. K. Kareth said this is way better than To the Moon. That's very funny.
Here, I'll share. You guys see Sim real quick?
Yeah.
Let's see. So, Curtis says someone took the blue pill.
Exactly.
Most effective tactic available.
Yes.
Facebook will try to decentralize. It will be interesting to watch it all unfold, but decentralized is the way of the future. Yeah, I'm really curious.
Totally. Yeah.
From the battle arena. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what they do and to see what happens.
Oh, you guys, look! This is the first time that you guys will have ever seen this character, because I don't think Todd has shared this in any form.
I haven't. I just finished them. I just did the ink today. I gotta do the shadows. So this is Sim. So
this is Sim, you guys.
So yeah, he's pretty.
Sim is a battle simulation bot gone wrong.
Yeah, for sure. He's the combination of a few things. He's a little bit of a combination between like a GoBot on the back, and then Rom. If you know the character Rom, which isn't a Marvel character, but was licensed by Marvel. And then
that's interesting.
His head is basically a iMac. His head is an iMac.
Yes.
There. See. Or based on an iMac, I should say.
Based on
Yeah,
an
totally. Charlene says, yeah. Let's see. I'll say, Dusty thinks it's awesome. Thank you, Dusty.
Yeah.
J. Ross says it's dope. Thank you, man. Carrots, this is awesome. Thank you. A little bit of Transformers. Yeah, in fact, he started out as a combination between ROM and Optimus Prime, but I couldn't get it to work. I tried for a while. I tried everything. It ended up looking like Optimus Prime cosplayer, right? It was just like a skinny guy with like big legs or a helmet. I was like, it just doesn't work. All right. Don't project Pyro cynical avatar in 21. Oh, you just said GoBot.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Sexy. Yeah, if you like your simulation droids, it's pretty cool. So that's so tonight on him this afternoon or later. So what I'll be doing with Sim is doing all the shadow mats, and then actually Yoko, who is helping me color all this stuff, will be killing it. She's killing it on the colors already.
Yes.
Oh, Johnny Five. That's who I should freaking reference. Son of a gun. That's awesome. Yeah, totally.
That's great.
I'm going to actually do that after this. I might look at some Johnny Five reference and see if there's some more that I could put into him. But yeah, he was a challenge because I really wanted to mix some of that stuff up. But I'm pretty happy with him. I think he'd be pretty fun. Johnny Five. Yeah, there's definitely a little Johnny Five in there. But I probably should have put a little more in there. But yeah, for sure. Johnny Five is absolutely in there. Johnny Five is alive.
Yeah.
You know it.
Right.
I love it, man. I love it. See, and I'm glad I'm not the only one that knows these references.
Totally.
Let's see. Do we have any questions for the day? I'm just going to pop over to.
We have an announcement.
What's our announcement?
Someone just won, and I know without even looking because I know I scheduled it. I scheduled the raffle to end. Let's see. So the raffle was won by Maze.
Oh,
Maze.
Awesome! Congratulations. All right, We'll post that in Discord.
Yeah.
In a minute. All right. Cool. Let's see.
I'll say yay.
Dusty's like, I won. Awesome. Oh man. So yeah, it's been a really crazy week. The team's working really hard. We should give some updates.
Yeah, big updates actually.
Yeah, we won't give the biggest update.
Okay,
we'll have to do that. Update. We'll do that one later. We will have big updates very, very soon. So I hate to tease on really big stuff. I know. But we can't. We got.
Okay. So you guys, I'm gonna repeat what Todd said. We can't tell you the really big updates.
I know
because we do have some really big updates, but Todd's not gonna tell you because it's just because he just wants to make it really painful.
Pain is a wonderful thing.
Pain.
Oh, sweet pain. I'm going to pull up a Sonic image.
Oh, wait. So Tyler, Texas. Tyler, Texas. Damn it! I've entered every giveaway but 2, and of course, if you had entered those 2,
you would have
You
won.
would have won. This is right. This is the nature of it all. Is if I had only bought that raffle ticket, I would have won the 10 billion. Yes.
What if I gave him? Hold on. Now I'm looking at Sonic. So like, what if? Okay. What if I actually gave like this? I'll pass this to Yoko because I know Yoko will tell me the truth. What if I gave him like actual like kind of like Sonic ears, like little like. Is that stupid? It doesn't. I don't know if that works. No, it's too high. Let's try it again. This is my life, everybody. This is how it's done. You give him like little like maybe he's like almost like elvish ears or something.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't want to get too literal because maybe he needs a smaller nose, like a Hulk like. So one of the things that I like about the bigger characters like the Incredible Hulk and stuff is they have like these small noses, you know, and like kind of like this longer. It almost makes like the face kind of pull down, you know. Although now he looks, yeah, it might look good. He looks a little trollish, right, or a little ogre-ish, right?
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, I don't think we have any other character that has that that energy. That's interesting. The ogre energy is interesting, which is different than Sonic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like I'm really looking at
troll.
like
the troll, the ogre, the troll.
Let's see.
Well, so like, also the troll energy adds something interesting to the diaper and the rage, the temper tantrum. Like I can totally see the troll, mad, like you know your kid.
Maybe because I like how you just went full
character.
Yeah, somebody in your office is like calling the cops now. They're like,
okay, so Jay Rotheroo called it Yoda Hulk.
Oh,
that's hilarious,
dude.
That is hilarious, Yoda Hulk.
He made does it with like that Yoda
Yoda Hulk,
like that cloak he wears.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Speed draw.
Yoda Hulk.
Or just a thought. Dusty says he wears an ear headband like you see kids wear. An ear headband.
Headband.
I don't know what that is. I have to look that up.
Bury
it further in the hair. Oh, like yeah, full on like.
Oh, so it sticks. Yeah.
Yeah. If you give him spiky ears, make them smaller in the top of his hair. Oh, I see. So it's like cutting into the hair.
Got it.
Okay. Chad Sonic. Yoda Hulk. It's awesome. Sideburns. Oh, sideburns is cool.
Sideburns, interesting. Yeah.
Sonic was exposed in gamma radiation. Yeah, how sideburns. Sideburns is awesome. Is interesting.
Yeah, he's sort of looking a little bit Vulcanish.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he definitely has like a little bit of cut that off for. Let's just give myself. These are kind of like notes for later. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to hide the hair, or try to hide a little bit of it. So I was looking at Sonic had these like cartoon gloves. Right, so
can you guys be my uncles?
we are.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I thought we had the job.
Uncle Todd and Uncle James.
Uncle Todd and Uncle James.
Or Uncle Wonka.
Uncle Paco.
Uncle Paco.
Uncle Pac.
I accept your challenge. Challenge accepted. To fix that hand a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta say, I really like the sort of the ogre troll. You know, that his face has a. I like the energy of his face. It really has that rage thing going.
Right? He does look upset.
Yeah, he looks he's not in a good mood.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's the whole, you know, he's to change his diaper. I mean,
yeah.
Let's see. I don't think he'll have a tail or anything like that. He's not actually Sonic either. So, and Sonic actually has like his circle kind of comes like this. So if we were to give him like kind of like a belly, if I left his, because you know, so it's one of the things that's interesting is like, so that original character Grizzly, on a lot of the drawings had his chest exposed, right? He has like these arm band things, but a lot of times his actual chest area was exposed. So that could actually kind of be fun to play with as like a as a reference.
So Kate Kara said that's how I proposed my wife. I like the energy of your face. Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. I'm not sure that Rage Cage ever proposed to anyone.
No, maybe. I mean, that's something for James to figure out.
Exactly.
I give him the challenging part.
Well, he could have one of the bolts, you know, the Frankenstein bolts in his neck.
Maybe that. I feel like that might be too low.
Or a steam release. Heinous has indeed proposed. Yes.
He might have.
Heinous has proposed many things.
That's really funny.
Oh, Yoko-chan said, if you give him a tail, you're appealing to my interests. But I have a bad habit. That's very funny.
Well, I actually kind of thought about that a little bit. I was like, okay, well, we're giving him a, you know, we're giving him you know, kind of a Sonic vibe. But I wonder if the challenge of the challenge of let's see. No, let me make that a little smaller.
So his plunger, mace, hammer almost looks like a musical instrument now.
Interesting. That's interesting. We don't have any musical instruments.
No, it could be like, you know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What would it like a musical instrument like
electric guitar,
something
bass?
Well, electric guitar would be the other way, but aren't there?
Yeah,
I'll have to do some reference. I'll have to find some reference for that because I don't. Yeah. I kind of have an image in my head of like the kind of instrument it would be, but I don't really know the name of it or like what it looks like.
Oh, Dusty said saxophone.
Kind of give him like a cross between that.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of a cross between that, yeah, grizzly mane everywhere thing and like the sharp.
I'll let you read Kurodu's yourself.
You're tempting me. I absolutely
Exactly.
have no problem putting that on screen.
Todd will go there.
Yeah, but you're I'm being good because James is like, you should just read it. He's giving me the hint. He's like, just read it. You should read it for yourself.
Yeah.
He didn't say, oh, push that on screen.
Hey, Nick Cheesy. Nice to see you here.
He almost has like a I don't know, almost like not a Samurai Champloo kind of haircut.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
kind of has like a I don't know if you guys ever saw Outlaw Star back in the day, but I love Outlaw Star.
Well, you know, there are those samurai characters that they have the demon masks, right?
Yep.
And they have that wild hair, like this. It's the samurai hair that in the mask, that is sort of that terrifying face.
Yeah, and well, there's also like also like in a lot of anime, you know.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I found a reference image for you, Todd.
Oh, okay.
It's the samurai hair image. Here, I'll send this to you right now. I guess text message. Here. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that could be really cool.
Let's see. You sent me a text on my phone.
Yeah, I mean, I could send it to you.
No, it's okay. Let's see. I know what you're talking about. Like those masks with the white paint and the like the dark hair. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. Like a full. Ooh.
Like full samurai.
So James just sent me a picture of like full on samurai. That actually could be kind of fucking cool, James.
Yeah, here's let me
hold on. That's pretty fucking cool.
Here's straight on, so you can see the straight on image of it.
Here, can you share it? Let's share it on screen.
Okay.
I think if you hear me, I think if let me stop sharing, and I think
you can don't think can I share?
I believe so. Do you have the share button at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah. I never.
Oni masks, Yoko says. Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of. I'm getting strange messages. My computer wants me to. Google Chrome.
Yoko Chan loved Outlaw Star. Yeah, man, Outlaw Star is classic.
Let's see if I can change this.
Here, you let me know if you can post it. If not, it's not. No worries. I'll go back to the drawing.
I'll try. There we go. Google Chrome. Oh no, it won't let me do it. I would have to change my settings, which means closing Google Chrome.
No worries. It's a really cool. So basically, what it kind of looks like is I'll add another layer.
I can send. Do me send it to you via email? I'll send it email.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll just use this though for
yeah.
I'll just draw it a little bit so you can kind of see it. So it's kind of like she's black. All right. So the samurai outfit, if I was to draw it kind of, so it's kind of like, it has like a, in the hair, it has like a, I don't know what that is. It's like a skull or something. And then it has like its own set of ears here. I mean, they're like deer. They almost look like deer ears, but they're small. And then, let me bring this down a little bit. And then there's like horns, which is freaking. I like that. That's kind of cool. I'll have to expand my canvas later. Like really sharp, kind of, almost like small elk-like horns.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, man.
That's very cool. Yeah.
And then now he was wearing a hat, like the helmet. So I don't know if I want a helmet on him, but I'm wondering. I mean, you could kind of bring it in. There's like a hairpiece, like a.
Well, so the second image I sent you to your email. It zooms in way up close.
That's all right.
It's kind of wild.
Well, check this out. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Had kind of like a neck.
That's awesome.
And then the samurai thing is like it's a knot here and a knot here, and it's kind of ropes around the side. See, you just kind of, this is why I'm telling you guys, like, it's almost like the rule of threes, you know? I mean, I know we had Grizzly, right? And I know I had the infant thing, but that's not like necessarily a character. You know what I mean? It's a thing, and it's cool, and I'm probably going to keep it, but it's not like a total character. But then you have Grizzly, Sonic, and like a samurai warrior or something, and all of a sudden you've got this crazy and what's cool is if we keep this, what's cool is like this chest plate, because the samurai and it has a chest plate, I can still keep that Sonic circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we actually we have some great comments coming in.
Also.
Awesome. So Dusty said saxophone, then electric. Dorothy Des said electric guitars. I remember. Kudo said butt plug to tail. Going down, Yoko-chan said loved Outlaw Star Dude. They are Oni masks, by the way. And then Kudo said his hair reminds me of Beast from X-Men.
Yeah.
Then Shogun, Samurai Sonic, said Kurodu. Yeah, very cool. So this is little family history, but my great grandfather was in Japan in the early 1900s, and he came back with a samurai warrior's, like a full samurai warrior armor and a samurai sword.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandfather during World War II would travel like all over to like Africa. He was stationed in Africa and all this, and he just came back with so many cool things. So, really, really beautiful works, like just wood crafting, and so nice. My sister too. She used to travel all over the place.
So, Dorothy, is it pronounced Shogun, or are you making a joke of Shogun? Is that the actual pronunciation?
It's not Shogun.
Is it pronounced Shogun? I'll watch for your answer. Curious. Shogun. Because actually, Shogun is a great name too.
Oh, like Shogun. Oh, that's kind of cool. No, I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, Shogun.
I mean, like a.
Oh, so you say Shogun? Shogun. Shogun is how it's spelled.
Like Shogun.
Not gun, goon. Not gun, goon. Got it. Shogun. Yeah, I like Shogun. Shogun.
He's looking so strange. Okay. Oh man.
Well, it's. I mean, but this is. I mean, what's great is you guys are seeing. I mean, honestly, like when Todd starts working, he'll have an idea, and it'll begin, and then you know, days later, we'll be like, "Whoa, what happened?" Because the character is like
Totally different.
totally different, right? You know, it's awesome.
We liked it before.
Yeah.
Nah. I tend to I try to improve, and I always try to like listen, and like I said, it's really about you guys. Like I really, you know.
Yeah, no, so you guys, I think Todd wrote Shogun on purpose because he was making the joke of the character being a goon.
Yeah. I'm just kind of looking at yeah, so interesting. All right. It's wow, a lot to work with now. Jeez. Okay.
And by the way, when I was a kid, one of my favorite books was James Clavell's Shogun.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it. That started me on a journey of I mean that was completely westernized, you know, but it started me on a path of in college. I studied Japanese literature because I just, you know, Japan, the world of Japan is fascinating.
Yeah.
It's such an amazing culture.
I know. I haven't had a chance to visit, and I'm dying. I really want to go.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
So Kurodu, his gloves should look like Knuckles' gloves, but more samurai. Yeah, let me look at Knuckles' gloves. I haven't seen Knuckles' gloves.
Oh, thanks for being on. Dorasidesu. Otsukare sama desu. I have to translate that.
Oh right, he's got the spikes on his gloves. That's a good suggestion. Like and they're like boxing gloves, which is interesting. More samurai. Okay, that's I like that. It's interesting because Knuckles actually has it on the knuckles, right? Because that's why he's called Knuckles.
So otsukare sama desu is thanking you for your hard work, Todd.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. I apologize for my bad pronunciation.
Dude, better than me. I'm from the South. I can't pronounce anything. Southerners, like, you know, Floridians, we what?
Dude, Tyler, Texas said I was lucky enough to be stationed there for 3 years in the Navy. That is so awesome! Wow.
I bet you learned a ton.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
What an experience. God. That's amazing.
Let's see. Let me go some more. I don't want to get that detailed with it just yet. I kind of feel like it's really interesting. Like when you're doing a character design, you kind of like it's almost like your body kind of knows when things have worked out. Like my instinct was to start tying down the head, right? Which kind of tells me that he's kind of there a little bit, or he's getting there in the head for the head.
Yeah.
Right. Now I like the ears on the headdress, but I think it's too much because I do like him having longer ears. You know what I mean? Like I like kind of like what Yoko was saying. Kind of you took away the ears a little bit. That.
Yeah.
Right, and I'll pull some hair probably in front. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to have like, in fact, I'll probably do something like this. Kind of a samurai.
And the other thing I like about the samurai, this sort of the samurai warrior masks, is that it's a little bit of demon, like a demon energy,
Oh, sure.
which sort of fits with Rage Cage.
Yeah.
It fits with it sort of. Yeah. JJ Rotheroo said, I wonder what happened if I put 3D glasses on while looking at this. Exactly. You mean like the red,
Yeah.
the red and the blue? That's right.
Yeah. If you take any of my drawings, any of my process drawings, and play it while listening to The Wall by Pink Floyd backwards, while also watching The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Kuroda said you'd see it in the simulation. Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah. You see the truth behind the mirror, as they say in the.
Mm-hmm.
Your hand would start to wobble, and your reality would begin to slip. Tyler Texas said, I really got to see things I'd never get the chance to had I not joined.
Awesome.
I've been to Korea, Hong Kong, Singapore, Saipan, Guam, Philippines, and Malaysia.
Wow.
Maybe some others, but I forgot. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. That's so awesome.
Yeah. Maybe he's like looking off to the side or something. Yeah, I always feel like if you can get the eyes right, like it really captures like a lot of the. I was actually thinking about this the other day. It's like if you can, for me, like if you can draw the face however you want, but if you draw realistic ears, if you get the eyes to feel like eyes, and by that I mean you can have like manga, it can have larger eyes, doesn't matter, but if they kind of feel like eyes, and you get like realistic ears and expressive hands. If you can do those few things, like I don't know why it is, but it always makes the drawing look so much more.
Well, he definitely has like a snarl to his face,
right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I want to. Do I want to bring his hair lower? I don't know. I'll show you what this kind of looks like. I know it kind of looks like a mess of lines. I don't know if you can tell that I'm actually getting tighter. And then I think for this guy up here, I really like that. I'm just gonna kind of do like a kind of a wrap, like a head wrap, and I'll make this bigger. I'll have to make the canvas bigger later. I see. Let's see. I haven't seen superhero comics for my entire life. The most signature things here is a face because it's handsome. Oh, yeah. Recent trend I've seen lately is people getting tattoos of anime scenes. Really?
Wow, that's amazing.
That's cool. A really cool blend of the animation world and tattoo world. That's awesome. I've certainly seen like animated type of characters, but I have not seen anime scenes yet. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's cool.
I on Twitter I saw someone who had their lazy lions.
Oh yeah.
Tattoo on the back of their leg.
I know. I've seen a Bored Ape Yacht Club. Who wants a hyena's tattoo?
Not me.
Yeah, not me either. No.
But that's just me. Wrinkles as a part of detail is a great concept. Said, "Do I see this?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what his face looks like. If I was to
totally.
Let's see if I turn off his let's just turn off a couple layers.
Zoom in.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good, right?
Yeah.
See, the expression's kind of sticking there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, real feeling of the character. Like who he is.
Let's see.
He is not happy about diapers.
Yeah, poor Shogun here as a.
If the diapers last, if the diapers last through,
The poor.
through three character versions.
I know. Well, I had them. What's funny is I slimmed these down, like these shoulder pads down, like at the beginning of the stream. But now that I've got this hair, like he really does, kind of look like he needs like these giant.
So Todd, I think you might even go the route of the samurai armor shoulder pads, which are the curve around over the shoulder.
Maybe, yeah.
Like they have the sort of curve, they curve down.
Really, now I feel like I'm going back to a different layer. Let me see. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let's see. Look at your image that you sent me. Yeah, well, I've got that. I kind of have that on the side right here, but you're talking about like
the curved arm pads.
Yeah, you're talking about like this part. It's like another.
Exactly.
Like another part.
That's right. It sort of curves down. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What if I get Hina's tattooed on my... Never mind. It's coming. I mean, technically, you'd only have to do the face.
The hint, yeah. The hint of Hina's.
If this comment gets 2 likes, I'll get Subman tattooed on my leg. Oh man,
that's funny. That's very funny. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be talking about him. He's
Dear brother said, "I'm done." Yeah.
Maybe that's too high. Yeah, something definitely bigger. I don't know. Let's see. I definitely feel like that face is not as like locked in though. I think that face is pretty nailed.
Yeah.
Right. Let me do this. I'm going to turn that layer back off. Yeah. You know what? I'll do this. I'm just going to erase this. I'll keep that layer as like a tie down layer. Because I like that face a lot. So I'm going to just push this up a little bit.
Lock it up.
Yeah. Let me do this. I'll put this underneath.
So and also just so you guys know, and here in the live stream, this is one of those characters that Todd has been like thinking about this for so long. Like literally months and months. I've seen lots of different characters, ideas. This character has gone through so many different modulations and in what it might be.
It's a struggle, man. I mean, like I said, we had someone asked like in a live stream a while ago. I was like, well, how long does it take you? And I was like, well, my instinct was to say like 4 hours because I was inking at the time, and that's true for the inking phase. But the actual development of the characters take forever. Because you want them to be around, you know what I mean? Like the challenge is like, in order to get like a face like this, right?
Yeah.
In order to get a face like that, where like it all tells a story, like the story of the character's life is what determines what the character looks like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have my posture sucks. Why does my posture suck? Because I've been behind a drawing table my whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are the things that we do and the people that we interact with and our life experiences are what make up our character. And it's the same for whatever we put on the page or, whether it's digital or paper, traditional. So it really takes a lot of work to say, okay, well, he's just going to be, if I was just to say, oh, well, he's going to be like the Incredible Hulk, or he's going to be a big, strong guy. Cool. But that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Like, okay, what else you got? Like I said, one of the reasons that the original character doesn't work is because he's just a big guy with red fur. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What
Totally.
was his bio? He punches a lot or something. Right?
Yeah.
So I really like so yeah, it's really just about kind of finding the character and then adding and removing and adding and removing. Like right now he has too much. Like there's no way I'm going to draw all of that and keep all of it in. But there are elements that I like already. Like I really like his face. I actually really like his the kind of like the Sonic the Hedgehog Knuckles gloves, and I like the Sonic style boots inside of the other boots. Like, like I really like this part. Like this is kind of cool. I always love these kind of impossible. When you're like a kid or something, when I was reading these comics, even, and I still love them, but, you don't really think about how impossible the design of the character is. You know what I mean? Like, especially the characters of the 90s, where you're just like, they had spikes coming out everywhere. And, and these weird, like, look how big these like wings on these boots are. Like, he can't even walk. You know what I mean? But in comics, you can kind of do whatever. Like it's just about design and kind of playing and making it look cool, which is, or funny in our case, cool and funny. So it just kind of works. So yeah, I like those gloves. I like the legs. I definitely think the diaper is gonna stick. Like, I don't know. What do you think? James, you like the diaper and the diaper combined with like the belt on the waist?
Yes, but it's not and it's not yet fully integrated.
Yeah, right.
Right. It's like how to make that make sense.
Yeah.
Because this is the other thing for you guys listening. Like every element, you want the elements to make sense, even if they're surprising and strange. Right? Even if they're surprising and strange, we still have to make them make sense in the character's existence.
Do we, James?
Well, just wait until they see the sub guy.
So the sub, yeah, this is true.
The sub guy, right?
That's right.
Tyler Texas said tactical diaper.
Tactical diaper.
Well, it definitely allows him to go. He allows him to go for a long battle.
That's right.
With his diaper.
That's right.
And he can go without stopping for a long time.
Yeah. So I'm very, let's see, I definitely like the gloves. Those are, I think, on point. And I'll probably keep the knuckles aspect too, because that's pretty cool. And I'll make them look a little more samurai, like plates or something. Kara says, "Gotta go. Thanks for the stream."
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
And also,
we're gonna wrap it up here in just a few minutes, too, as well. But I definitely I'm gonna keep the knuckles and maybe make it more plated, like samurai gloves. And I like the samurai headdress for sure. Like that samurai hair and the samurai head. Like let me turn it on. Like that. This is pretty cool. His face overall is pretty cool.
Thank you for joining. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Yeah, for sure, guys.
Yeah.
And I like those boots. I think I need to figure out
guys and gals.
I don't know how much into the samurai. Like if we put more into the samurai, then I have to pull from the Marvel character, right? Because the armor, right. The samurai armor doesn't totally match. Doesn't totally match the costuming, right? Because he's going to have like this glaring costume as well. Let's see. Let me look at.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Let me look at a kid's diaper real quick and see. Everyone's like, the diaper is so damn tight. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I got it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. All I got to do is wait till my kids come home. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's see.
I know we're about to see creative inspiration here. Yes.
Look at that. Oh man.
Okay, so Todd, I just thought of a way to tie it together.
I'm saying something. You first.
The Japanese sumo wrestlers. They basically wear diapers. I mean, not diapers, but they wear the they pretty close to diapers. They wear like the wrap.
What if we did this? Okay, I'm just gonna go crazy. Let's see. Yeah. I kind of like what you're thinking. Could not place it. Oh, come on. Let me just screen cap. We'll do this one thing, and then we'll tell you what else is going on in the world of AF this week, and some other stuff we got going on. Let's see. Just let me find this one freaking thing. So this is where you just start. Just sometimes let's just see what it looks like. So what if let's just this is totally not going to work.
Oh dear. Oh dear. This is really.
This is how it's done.
It's. Oh, okay.
That's just weird.
Oh, it's just too weird. I don't know.
Do we go too far off the rails on that one?
It's kind of off the rails. Yeah. It's
a little
scary. It's scaring me. Oh dear.
Yeah, that doesn't work. It was worth a shot. I was like,
Yeah.
well, wait, what if it had tiny arms and what if he was like a giant infant? But that doesn't work. That's okay. You gotta try.
Yeah.
Where's that head? Where's that extra head? There we go. Okay. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm going to keep working on them. We made some good progress today. Thank you all for your wonderful suggestions. Like I said, we're doing pretty well on them, man. Like I'm actually really happy with a lot of stuff we came up with.
Totally.
And I'm just going to keep playing. You try stuff, you throw stuff in there, you mix it up in a pot, like some ingredients, and you see what comes out. Dusty's laughing. Curtis says stream is funny AF. That's right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Tyler in Texas loves it. It's beautiful. Curtis is up. I lost the plot a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is how creativity happens.
I was like, what if he has tiny? I was like, no, that just doesn't work. That doesn't look right. No, gotta try stuff though. Try stuff.
Yeah.
So So let's talk about this. So I'm going to continue to work on this. I will as soon as I'm done inking it and doing the shadow mats. I will actually post it as a sneak peek so you guys can see them.
Awesome.
It might take a few days, but we'll see. I'm going to try to actually have it done this week for sure, because we're almost done with characters. Like we're getting close to launching.
I know, you guys. We are getting close to launching.
So we'll do a quick team update. First off, tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m., the amazing Shira Boom, aka Melissa, will be doing her live coding in the morning. So please tune into that. That'll be in Discord. She always posts a link in there. I'll try to be, I usually drop the kids off at school and then I hop on the stream to help her out and just to kind of hang and have my morning coffee with her because it's pretty cool. So please join us for that. We have more giveaways, more sneak peeks, more behind the scenes stuff. We are talking every day about ways to continue to build a community and energize it. If you haven't done the Grail Quest, do the Grail Quest. If you haven't done the Scavenger Hunt, do the Scavenger Hunt. There will be more. Remember, especially for the Grail Quest, the winning team not only will have someone randomly selected to win that 1-of-1 special card, which we'll show you what that looks like very soon, but the team will also win one as well. So this is a team operation. We are working towards building out vaults for the teams, for the factions. What that looks like, we'll talk about more after launch. And we certainly want you guys to have interest, like emotional interest, vested interest, personal interest, and get your insight into what that looks like, right? Yeah. So that's coming up. We also have some things coming up very, very soon. We're going to be announcing the launch date very soon. We'll be announcing the date for the pre-sale for all of the factions. We'll be announcing the public sale date coming up very soon. We're just kind of, like I said, crossing our T's, dotting our I's. We are on schedule. We're waking up at 4 a.m., but we're on schedule. We're knocking stuff out.
Yeah, we are working, you guys. We are working round the clock to get this launched, and we're gonna get there.
Yeah. So far, it's been great. We with seeing you guys interact in Discord and with your support has meant everything, and it really keeps us going. There's nothing like having a hard day or we having a hard drawing day or whatever for me personally. And then hopping into Discord and everyone's happy and cheering you on and giving each other shit, and I love it. It's the best. So yeah, we will have an announcement on the launch date very, very soon. We've been talking about some really cool promos for that as well. We really want to blow the Discord up. We want to get that community, our community, really, really burning up for the launch. So I want to thank everyone. Thank you guys for being with us and for being so good natured and just having as much fun as we're having. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
For sure. Paco, you got anything else, my friend?
No, I have to say I'm super excited and I love, like, we've had a musical, someone has posted in the music contest. Someone, they're, the lore submissions are fantastic. I'm so excited people are enjoying the scavenger hunt who are coming in and also the Grail hunt. And we have lots more coming. This is just the beginning.
It really is.
So
this is just pre-launch.
and really, like, you guys in the community are everything. Like this is all about you and getting feedback and ideas and creativity is what this is all about. Getting people excited about something and building this community and building this project. It's an expression of joy in our lives, and that's why we're willing to put so much time and energy into it, because we this really represents a dream fulfilled.
For sure.
And,
for sure. I mean, we could have, I mean, again, and I've talked about this before, if you were to put the Venn diagram of at least my life together, but I could have never foreseen that, this type of the invention of this technology and the ability to actually implement it and the ability to play with it, and launch something within it is I mean, it just ties together. I mean, think about all the thousands of years of artists and art that didn't have this opportunity. Yeah. To do what we're actually able to do now, and it's just mind blowing. And I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity and for the moment. And I can't wait to share with you guys. I cannot wait for you guys to see that. I can't. But anyway, with that said, I love you all. James, you know I love you too, man.
Love you too, bro.
And with that, we will see you on Discord. Hop in there. We're always running giveaways. Go check it out. And yeah, we will talk to you in like 5 minutes. All right. See you guys soon.
Later, everybody.
Bye, everybody.